Alright, before we get into mayoral duties, let's talk about taxes. Now, taxes are pretty simple. They work the same way as the Alliance storehouse. For all resources collected in a particular sanctuary, 1% of those resources are matched and stored in the Mighty City storehouse. Now, these taxes can be distributed by the mayor of the Mighty City. So to do this, the mayor must tap on the city and tap Sanctuary Management. From there, they can see how many taxes have been collected in the sanctuary so far. To issue the taxes, they can tap on Award, tap on the person they want to distribute to, tap Award again, and then they manually use the sliders to select how much of each resource you want that person to receive. And then of course tap Award at the bottom. Now, something to be aware of, there is a 5-minute cooldown for awarding taxes before you can distribute more. Something not everyone may know, the throne and the king now also have taxes they can issue as well. Just like cities, this is a 1% tax. Now let's move on to sanctuary skills. Now, sanctuary skills affect all castles inside that particular sanctuary. Each sanctuary mighty city has the ability to cast skills the same way as the Alliance Magic Tower, but there are a few key differences that make the strategy for using these a lot more involved. The first difference is that instead of requiring multiple Alliance members to agree to cast a magic, sanctuary skills can only be cast by the city's mayor and use sanctuary management points. Each of the skills spend different amounts of management points, last for 4 hours, and can only be used once a day. However, instead of a cooldown period, all sanctuary skills become available again to use at the start of each day. Regarding the management points needed to cast skills, after the first City Siege event had ended and occupancy was rewarded, the Sanctuary's Mighty City was allotted 200,000 management points to be used on these magics, or these skills. For every City Siege event after that, both the taxes and the management points carry over from the previous occupation period. Now, to clarify, I do not know if they carry over if a different alliance occupies a city after you do, but if you occupy the city for 2 events in a row, the management points and taxes will carry over. And considering how much the spells cost to cast, these really should be used sparingly. But don't forget to use them. After the next City Siege event ends, you'll be 1 day away from the Tournament of Kingdoms, so you want to make sure you have plenty of points racked up to use the skills during the tournament. Now, you can gain Sanctuary Management points by killing monsters. For every monster killed in a sanctuary, that sanctuary will gain management points equal to the monster's level. Now, that's not very lucrative considering your alliance has to kill 1,000 level 30 monsters inside the sanctuary territory minimum just to cast 1 more skill. But still, it's the only known way to gain management points. Last thing I want to mention is, like the taxes, the throne and king also have 2 skills that they can cast for management points, but just at different amounts. And that's it. Congratulations, you now know everything you need to know to make the most out of your City Siege event and subsequent weeks in between. I will consider making a strategy video to go over some of the better strategies I've seen used to be effective, but we'll see how this video series goes. But until next time, I'm the Strategic Gamer, and I hope it helps.